G'day! In today's video, I'm going to be doing just a quick opening of a GameSir X2 Type-C edition. As my Type-C connector on here is a bit dodgy, I'm curious to see if there's actually anything that I can do. So looking at the connections, they look to be a T5 style of screw. So let's see what we find. We are not a T... Nope. Don't have it written on there. Here we go, T5. And we are still too small. T6. Bingo, we are a T6 screw. Now, I will start on this side over here, just for the fact that that's the side that will house the circuitry and the Type-C port. There's the point that they should be able to come off. Does seem to be some restraint, which makes me think that this matting here may also contain screws. Certainly feels like it. One screw done, two screw done. This one here's given away. Bingo, we have another screw here. This one is a Phillips head. Bingo. So the reason why I'm opening this one up is the Type-C port on here always drops in and drops out. So I am curious to see how it's actually attached, and if it's a poor connection to the board, or if it's just a poor Type-C port, or hopefully find out what the issue is. Granted, I might open it up and find nothing at all, but we'll soon see. So now this should hopefully lift off or up. There we go. So I'll disconnect the Joy-Con. This will look to be fairly similar to the PlayStation ones and whatnot. So it's nothing too unique. This does only fit back on one way, or at least one orientation. Now we did have another screw just fall out. Next up, we've got the sliding mechanism. That I really don't want to touch. Here I do though. Nope. So it has a springing mechanism to it. And it is a removable type C. Sadly on that flex cable, there's nothing really serviceable. So that there, if you do have issues, you could potentially be able to buy a new one. As you see, mine is bent quite heavily. But mainly that was me bending it out of frustration when it didn't work for me, as it was dropping in and out constantly. Maybe be able to potentially be able to contact GameSir to get that replaced, or buy another one. I'm not too sure. I'm going to actually contact them and see. They do have a support page that can be contacted. But for now, I'll reinstall this and put it back together once more. It does seem to be that Type C was a specialty item, not an actual standard off-the-shelf Type C port, which is a little bit disappointing for the repair element. But also for the fact that they may exist to be able to buy by themselves, being I would assume that would be the most commonly damaged part on one of these. Go over, flip it up, clip it in. What does being stubborn, it just doesn't go in that far. Next, we should be able to just fold it over, line it up, push it down, click it together. And as you can see, this actually came back down reasonably well. So you will require a T5 screwdriver and also a small, very small Phillips head screwdriver, or star, depending on what you want to call them. Yeah, the backing here, the adhesive stayed on the actual plastic and lifted that lifted up, or rubber matting lifted up off there, and the adhesive stayed. So being I don't really need to get to the other side, I'm assuming the other side's going to look very similar to what we already just saw. I'm not going to proceed over there, as I don't have an issue on that side of it. As you can see, sticking back down reasonably well. You can see where I did get that screw out before. And next up is just the 4T screws. Hope that helps. Bye.